Welcome back
40
to
minutes,
Professor Layton
seriously?
and the Last Spectre, presented by Phoenix Wright.
40 minutes?
Layton and Luke are rejoined by Emmy, who has come back from...
Hello?
What?
Am I being ignored here? We're doing a
What
40-minute
Professor,
part. This was not in my contract.
What
Professor.
sinister truth could lie behind the mysterious death of Ethan Bard?
Evan Bard, actually. But Professor, there's a lot of story momentum. We can't just...
But it's not in my contract.
Yeah, that's right. This is where I do the second puppet theater.
Good morning. Good morning, boss dog. Morning. Could this also get the 4 good muppet? I got to see a dog about a man.
Leave it to me. It will be so clean it look like I licked it myself. I replied enthusiastically and gave the floor a good question mark with my trusty old mop.
So,
You
which
gave
one will...
I gave it a good breathe.
This is like Sesame
Good
Street.
scrub.
This is like Sesame Street. What belongs here?
Sesame Street.
After been scrubbing the floor for a while, the boss came back carrying a heavy-looking box.
Hey, the new stock is finally here. These are gonna fly off the shelves. I can feel it in me bones. Could you put them all out on the set of display? Don't make a dog's dinner of it.
Alright, boss.
Oh, the puns.
If I'm honest, I wasn't as excited about them as the boss, but I question marked them carefully as he asked.
So,
I have trouble telling if that's a cat or a rabbit.
what belongs here?
But I licked them carefully. Lick. It looks like he's licking them.
I'm not convinced they'll sell as well as the boss hopes, but maybe I can make something to help out. I took some paper and a pen and said we're making a big sign to draw the customer's attention, and they still didn't buy Beyond Two Souls. Don't miss out on this perfect product. It was a super sign, if I say so myself. I proudly question mark it above our new products.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess she's a cat then.
And again, it still didn't sell.
I wonder why.
How are you doing over there? Oh, hot dog, that looks great! Yes, just a ticket. Well, that's about it. Oh, can you take all the extra stuff to the storeroom? And why do I sound like Tony the Tiger from the Frosties?
Huh.
See,
I guess you have it in you.
The boss was busy doing a job of work and replies, stop chasing his own tail again. I question marked the remaining boxes in a big heavy box all the way to the storeroom.
Okay, so what does belong here?
I rinsed the remaining...
Saute.
I rinsed the remaining products.
Carry.
You know what's funny? If you choose some of these perfect words, the rating for this game would suddenly come into question.
Oh, phew. Huh? What are all these empty boxes doing here? Though so many, even I didn't have enough room to swing it. Jesus freaking Christ, let me read the dialogue.
You know,
Well, go ahead.
No wonder Professor Layton complains.
But the dialogue was right there for you to read.
But you go
Not to
too
mention the
fast.
Well, to be fair, I sort of had myself in mind, and I'm a very fast reader.
To be
You know,
honest, you
okay.
should have other people in mind, you greedy bastard.
okay, I am
Well, I
not...
didn't know who was going to be voicing who here.
Well,
Okay,
think about it the next time you're moron.
okay,
Anywho, don't you actually have some lines to read?
When I say injured, I mean it was more than a cat scratch, but I had to question mark the cut.
okay.
That's more like it.
But I had to grip the cut. That won't make it any worse.
Lick it.
Ew.
Anywho, yes, Pedro, you were saying?
Okay, Dubs, I am now fully convinced that this is how the Wachowskis write their scripts. One of them throws a word in the line, and the other one throws the word, and then the other one throws the word, and that's all. It's basically a word game.
And our
How they
puppets
made the
involved.
architect
Our puppets.
scene.
Wait, Pedro. Are you telling me that the Wachowskis, with sock puppets or whatever kind of puppets that they make, sort of put on a tiny play, and basically they make a script for that play, and then basically by playing a bit of Mad Libs with it, they create their scripts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like
that's the only explanation I can find for the nonsensicality plot of Jupiter Ascending.
Huh, well that would explain where some of the budget
Wait,
goes in,
wait.
considering
Wait,
the money they
Pedro,
would have to
wait.
put on and putting the
Jupiter
puppet
Ascending.
show together.
Jupiter Ascending had a plot.
Point taken.
Yeah.
I could guess the synopsis from the 30-second trailer.
Oh yeah, trust me, Shiroy. Trust me, Shiroy. That movie is about as predictable as going down the street.
Aside from the awful dialogue, it doesn't really feel like a Wachowski's film, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of predictable,
It's like
Shiroi-
Ang Lee with Hulk 2003.
Pretty
oh,
much.
speaking of predictable, Shiroi, you should have been in there with us when we commented on Lost in Space, the movie. Because that game kind of predicted a lot of the future. I mean, that movie sort of predicted a lot of the future. Anywho, yeah, catnaps and everything.
Yeah, and I was surprised William Hurt still had big roles after that film.
Me too.
I mean,
Trust me.
I mean,
Liz.
I swear that. I mean, Dibs, Pager, you remember everything that movie was calling?
Yeah, sure I
What?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
And one thing that shocked me about William Hurt,
What?
he's actually not boring in the Incredible Hulk film. Granted, he wasn't great, but was much better than in Lost in Space.
Yeah.
But then again, he had a
Until
he had a script by Edward Norton. I mean, Zach Penn. I mean,
You don't tell anyone the truth about the Black Raven, will you?
whoever wrote the script whoever felt like writing the script that day.
Indeed.
spoon.
There is no spoon.
Luke, try and bend the spoon, will you?
The nice thing about this
Okay.
post is that the chief never notices when I'm late. Piece of luck, that. So, I didn't say a word, alright? Hmm?
Okay.
Okay, Professor, here you go. I bent it on my first try.
It's a secret to everyone.
Luke, did you have Emmy bend the spoon behind your back?
Now,
To Grayson Hell University. Watch out for cyclists. Oh, a cyclist!
Okay.
I'm gonna run him
And,
over!
and like I said in the previous part, an actual real university.
And then Professor Layton ran the cyclist over like he was playing GTA.
Okay, Professor. Okay, Professor. You know how in Chapter 6 you sort of complained about not being there because that was Emmy's chapter?
Yes.
Well, guess what? Good news. You get to spend some time in London now, talking to the people who you didn't get to talk to
Oh,
while you
good.
weren't there.
Good. So Emmy, please be quiet. The main character actually gets to talk in his own game.
Actually, Professor Emmy does have as much dialogue as you as well, though.
Yeah, that's my
keep in
thing.
mind.
While Professor Layton's a good actor, he doesn't really understand the concept of characters.
Well, that's more as a
Anywho,
writer
Paige-
than an actor. Okay, fine, sure. I get what you
Well,
mean.
it's to do with Misthallery, which, as you know, is rumored to be the site of the Golden Garden.
Oh, yes, Misthallery. I find this garden would make your career, eh, Layton?
No,
Alex-
being in a comic book film would make my career.
As an archaeologist? How exactly?
Well, in truth, I've yet to
Well,
find
given
any
the
trace of this Golden
reputation of
Garden.
comic book films, I'd suggest you change your mind.
To be fair, Pedro, considering how many comics there are, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a comic book about an archaeologist.
Oh yeah, Jovah.
well, there is. In Jelly After God, Jelly After God, there's one. Metamorpho is, using his thing for helping archaeologists, if you remember correctly.
Yeah,
yeah,
that too.
Oh yeah, Jovah.
What?
Yes.
What if I told you that one of the writers of the Green Lantern film is apparently going to be involved in writing the second Wolverine film?
I guess I'd be okay with that. I mean, sure, I didn't really like Green Lantern that much, but I mean, it wasn't terrible, and like there were several writers with that film, if I recall correctly. So hey, I mean, like, well, I guess I've yet to really pass judgment on. Well, which writer is it?
Hang on, let me check. You guys do that puzzle.
In the meantime, a man is moving a water jug using a round log and a long plank. If the circumference of the log is 20 centimeters, how far ahead in centimeters would the water jug be after one complete turn of the log? This is assuming that the plank, log, and jug do not slip out of place or get stuck. So basically, it's common math here. Diameter equals twice the circumference.
Yeah.
The circumference is 20 centimeters. So multiply that by 2, and poof, there's your diameter. 40 centimeters.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay,
Basically, this puzzle.
Okay, that was before.
Basically, the context. Basically, since we talked over it, the context for this puzzle is that you know how Din Dalmona has his granddaughter challenge him with puzzles. Well, this time it was one of his students who did.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. You're on a roll! Ha ha ha. When the log rolls round, it moves 20 centimeters. It also pushes the plank along 20 centimeters at the same time.
The writer on the film is apparently a guy called Michael Green.
Oh, boy.
Michael Green, Green Lantern. Have you heard of him, Pedro?
No, I just didn't know his name up until now.
Yeah.
Mike Green. I've never heard of him before. So, yeah,
that was like hiring John Moore to direct Die Hard 5 just because he had the name John and his last name was an M.
Or having Mark Webb direct Amazing Spider-Man because of the web.
Alright, Jovah, you're up.
Such a stupid decision making.
Professor?
Well, then again, I think the direction in the Amazing Spider-Man films was actually pretty solid.
Yeah, me too. Mark Webb is a very good. Mark Webb is a good director. It's just that he was stuck with questionable scripts. Anyway, go ahead, Dwebs.
Sorry, I was just looking at this guy's work.
Yeah.
That's right. The professor had another puzzle left in his office.
The professor is the professor is not very good at tiding, as you can see.
And I'm also not good at trying to pay attention to two things at once. Apologies.
That's okay.
I know he has puzzles everywhere inside of his office.
And I noticed Jovah is not very good at having a stable internet connection either.
No, Professor. That's Skype this time. Trust me, I even checked my router.
And he sounds fine suddenly.
Not to me, he doesn't.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
See what I mean? It's Skype. See what I mean? It's Skype. Well, there's what I mean. It's Skype screwing us.
Oh my goodness!
The weird thing is that
I found a disturbing fact about Emmy.
What?
What?
She's a Manchester United fan. Dun,
No,
dun,
I am.
What now?
She's a Man United fan. Basically, Jovah, the Man United is the rival club of Chelsea, Dwebs' club. Well,
one of them.
Well, one of them. Well, technically, the closest rival will be the other London clubs, but
Spurs mainly.
Yeah. I forgot. Is Everton in London
So you
too?
see.
No, Everton's in Liverpool.
Oh, that's it. Everton
So
and
you
Liverpool.
see, ladies and gentlemen, with a bit of puzzle solving, we can turn the professor's hat into an ostrich.
Do not touch my hat. I am attached to it.
Indeed he is.
It's okay, Professor. We just turned it into an ostrich. It's amazing, Professor. Your hat can turn into an ostrich. Correct.
I'm not a bloody transformer that you can alter at will.
Well, apparently your hat is.
Well, would you believe it? So this is a puzzle too?
Luke, I'll make your finger into a puzzle if you don't be quiet.
No, Professor, that was Rose speaking, not me.
Well, you sound the same. Wait a minute. You called me out for cross-dressing in the second game. Now you're doing it.
No, don't you even try and say that. Our voices are very different.
They sounded the same to me. Luke, what the hell are you doing?
Professor, actually pay attention to the script, please.
Pearl is Phoenix and Phoenix is Pearl. I guess anything can
I will
happen.
if you pick a different voice that doesn't sound freaking similar.
Fine. Anywho, my video buffered a bit. What time are you at?
13, 31, 32, 33.
Jesus Christ, I'm behind now.
Okay,
Alright, both of you go to
14
something.
I'm at 1357.
1357. Okay, I'll clue in Jovah first.
I'll go to the set. Actually, I'm going to go there too.
Okay, 1357 then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm caught up, so.
No, that's okay.
Yep.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on and click. Okay.
Oh, wow, I've never seen so many puzzles.
So be careful.
Indeed. I wonder what they'll do with these trees when they're taller.
Cut them down and make new ones.
Do these have nice
Professor,
flowers?
that's horrible. They're living beings.
Yeah, but what if the trees crash through the roof? They'll damage the school and endanger the students. Yeah, then will you be saying they're beautiful?
Jeez, that's dark.
Well, you know what's darker? The
Professor,
trees crashing through the fucking roof and killing all the students. What a pleasant day.
So, Professor, are you telling me
what's that? I can't hear you.
all the trees in Britain grow into whomping willows? Because that's what you made it sound like.
Yes, all the trees are actually vicious murderers.
Oh well. Back to the Scotland Yard.
Wow. If this is how Scotland Yard keeps itself tidy, I hate to see what they do when they do real police work.
Well, if this game is any indication,
You'll get
the best guy.
The
The best guy at Scotland Yard literally runs towards the scene of the crime, so that's something.
Yes, but that's one person. The rest of these people are the most incompetent policemen I've ever seen.
Oh, if it isn't Professor Layton, what records do you need dug up today, Prof?
Nothing to do, thank
Yeah.
you. Girl, we were just passing through. I trust you're well.
Oh, you know me, practically indestructible. Yeah, Captain Scarlet. Oh, actually, there is one thing that's been bothering me. I was given this swine there's this puzzle that's been doing the round in Scotland Yard, and I couldn't solve it for peanuts.
For peanuts.
Actually, I thought I was voicing that woman, but sure, why
No,
not?
actually, I remember Duave's being the one to do it.
The original actor quit because of Professor Layton. I mean, because of Professor Layton. I mean, low pay. So I took his
Skype,
place.
but let's just say it was. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
The task is to remove all but one of the silver marbles
Anyway.
arranged here in the shape of a spinning top. You can jump over a marble horizontally or vertically over an adjacent marble into an empty space to remove the jumped over marble from the board. You can jump or jump any over marble except there's a amount of an X.
Exactly.
You did catch what I said, didn't you?
Basically, this is a more complicated version of a certain puzzle we had in Pandora's Box. Right, Jovah?
Oh, great. Reusing puzzles. How very creative, level 5.
Don't worry, Professor. I was able to keep it together.
Oh, come on, Professor. There's only so many puzzles
Yep.
Tago and his students can come up with.
Well, then get someone else then.
But they're new and improved.
Yeah, I know. Get me or something. I could.
Wait, Professor, you can actually come up with puzzles?
Don't worry, Professor.
Yes,
They always mention that they're new and improved.
Well, this is a man who sees a speck of
Okay,
dirt that reminds him of a
Professor,
puzzle, so...
Well, but that's the thing, Shiro. This is not Herschel
Here's
Layton we're
my-
talking about. We're talking about Dick Layton here.
Yes. How many fingers
Oh.
am I holding up?
That's
3.
not a puzzle.
Wrong. 2. You lose 5 pickerats.
That's not a puzzle. That's blatant asking. I should know because I'm an attorney.
Okay. Let's try another puzzle then. I'm thinking of the color red. Now tell me what color.
Not now. I already solved it.
Oh shit.
The thrill of a good
Okay.
solution.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and
Now
10.
that's how you do
Reminds
it.
me of, it just
The most satisfying.
just reminded me
way
of
to finish
that.
this puzzle is to vote the final marble in the very center. Did
how-
you manage it?
how do you spell incompetent?
It just reminded me of one of my favorite jokes from Home Alone 2, where Kevin throws a brick straight into Marvin's head, and Marvin's like, "How many fingers am I holding up, Marv?" And he's like, 8.
Aha! A wanted poster. Wanted Professor Layton. You should report wanted criminals. I'll try to stop them. Especially if they're me. Post.
I'm amazed anyone would want to catch a criminal on their own.
But Layton's, that's something. Layton's still wanted, even though the wanted. Hey Joe, remember when we said there was a wanted poster in the second Professor Layton game?
Yeah.
The poster's still up. Layton's still wanted
Oh.
for crimes. Hooray for continuity
Well,
in
hello again.
commentaries.
Business is flourishing, I trust.
Oh yes, it's all
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Oh yes, it's all...
You're too slow,
Oh wait!
Shiroi.
Oh yeah. I guess it is. Oh.
Sorry, Shiro, you're too slow.
Damn it.
You know,
Oh, that's Paul's gorgeous.
Emmy, I should get out a sock puppet and do an impression of your voice. At least that can deliver your lines on time.
Please.
Professor,
Boy.
Professor,
Hey,
Professor, I thought a true gentleman never is rude to ladies.
Yes, but also a true gentleman knows that his patients can wear thin at times, especially if the lady keeps making the same mistakes over and over.
Professor, as a very respected actor once said, "Manners maketh man."
Yeah, well, look where
Yes,
that.
that's
And look at.
You know what I just
Yeah.
realized?
Yeah, look where that got him.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
See? Told you so.
Was no problem.
I went to his funeral yesterday.
Which actor was that?
We're talking about Colin Farrell's character in Kingsman.
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, yeah, that's it.
Colin Farrell.
So I apologize. My apologies to Mr. Firth. Anyway,
London covered in flowers? Somehow I can't imagine it.
oh my God, they're pulling a troll in Central Park. No.
Poor Poison Ivy.
Actually, Emmy speaks the truth. London isn't really all that it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
I like London. It has
I
good
wish
tea.
you'd become
So you're
Misthallery.
wait a minute. So you're telling me that London is not charming and cartoony? Level 5, you lied to me.
Yeah, level
Level
5.
5 is lied about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Fancy meeting you here again. My boss is late as usual.
Actually, Dwez was playing
Care
this
to keep you
kid.
company for a couple of minutes?
Dwez was playing this
I
kid.
know. I know, and I was also voicing Monica, but Dwibs took over, so I figured why not do a bit of a switcheroo?
You know, I promised to my children I would give these roles to them because they're only a bit past, but they want to do something with their father. And you're taking it away from them, you cruel bastard.
Well,
Professor, are you guilt tripping?
Well, they're my children. I want to do something.
Wait, are you telling me that that's not your sons?
that reminds
so
me.
you're telling me that
Well, Professor, if
Layton,
Layton
considering how your children end up in Layton Brothers, yeah, if Layton Brothers is anything to go by, you may not have been the best parent.
I fucking tried at least. And hell, at least I actually
Oh,
naturally
really?
gave birth. You had to adopt someone, Mr. Right.
actually,
Well,
Professor, you
excuse
also
me,
have
it's
an adoptive daughter. You know,
Yeah,
Flora.
but at least one of them came naturally.
Well, excuse me, Layton, at least my daughter doesn't grow up to relish giving pain and whatnot.
Yeah, well, at least my son isn't some weird magician who makes stuff come out of her frigging panties.
And at least my daughter
Wait,
actually
what?
makes something
Oh,
productive.
Shiro, but basically Shiro Trucy, aka
Professor.
Phoenix's adoptive
Not
daughter.
Maya.
One of her magic tricks is that she has magic panties when she pulls stuff out of them instead of her hat.
Okay.
What a twist.
No.
Don't worry, Shiro. It's played for laughs.
You've done it again. Stop solving
sure
my
it-
puzzle so
it's easy to
quickly.
do.
It's going to be a long wait, even though it actually took a while.
No, dudes. Dudes. We've been over this over and over. Trucy is not one of the Maya clones.
I've been
Oh,
waiting donkey's years.
Yeah,
Will that boss
no,
ever
what?
get here?
Just give me some time to think up another puzzle.
The sad
We'll make
part,
it, really.
the sad part is that Trucy has humongous potential as a character, especially if they explore her relationship with Phoenix. I really hope they do that someday.
One snap from those teeth and you'd be history too.
Yeah.
This complete skeleton is one of merely a handful.
They did
in
sort
the
of do
world.
that. They did sort of do that in
Dun,
Turn It Out for
dun,
Tomorrow,
dun,
but yeah,
dun,
not as
dun,
much
dun,
as
dun,
I actually can't wait till we get to the Jurassic Park series.
Oh yeah.
Then I can explain why I think 3 is worse than Lost World. But anyway,
Oh, actually, sure. Okay.
Hey, Liz, look, it's Chappie.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? I'll be in on the commentary on these films too.
Hey, Shiro, it's the cat guy.
yeah. What were you saying, Pedro, about Jurassic Park?
Hold on, all that fun.
Yeah.
I see. He seems to need our help with something. I think he's drunk, Luke.
Board the window.
So what were we saying, Pedro?
Basically, what I was saying is that, well, I find them to be both of them unequal horribleness, but now that I think about it, but sure, we'll see it when we get to that.
Yeah, okay. You want to board this broken window with some wood. The broken window was caused by me.
Yeah.
But much to your dismay, all you can find are some old offcuts, most of which have holes in them. You see, the reason I smashed those
Hey,
windows
Chappie.
is because the library is a really shitty service.
So yeah, Joe, you want to explain the puzzle, please?
Before Layton smashes the window again.
Yeah, you best hurry up, Jovah. Jovah? Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun. Okay,
Okay.
anyway, okay, I guess I'll take over. Okay, so you want to board up this broken window of wood, so much to this. Basically, the point here is to cover up as much as you can.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Jovah.
I think I'm back now.
Board the window and it's like a puzzle.
Okay, basically the idea is to get this window completely covered without having any holes showing.
Yeah.
Bang up job you're doing.
You can
with that,
rotate and flip them.
Yeah, basically.
Anywho, sorry about that.
Basically,
My
we have to play.
Skype connection was getting a bit dodgy again.
Basically, it's about placing the boards in the correct position so that they all block each other's holes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anywho, so yeah, Dwibs, you finally meet Chappie.
Oh boy!
So
I can't wait to watch the film when we get round to that.
It's interesting
Don't
because
worry, don't worry. This is the Chappie that actually has an interesting
Okay,
character.
Luke. Your Skype is terrible.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Wait, Chappie, isn't that the one where they cast a band?
I'm looking up for. Yep, there is.
Oh boy, I wonder how well that
Cast a
turned out.
band.
But basically, in Chappie, Jovah, they cast a actual music band to play two major characters, and from what I'm hearing, it went as well as you could expect.
Yeah, and
What band was it?
I don't even know. Like I'm not
It
really.
reminds me of Biodome.
It's pretty much like basically Shiroi. The first half of the not even half. The first third of the movie makes you think it's going to be about consciousness and AI and what it means to be human and all that shit. But no, all of a sudden it becomes a Spike Lee movie with robots. I'm not even kidding.
Spike Lee, didn't he do the Old Boy remake?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee is a filmmaker who's known for doing black movies where black character movies where the characters are always doing crimes and speaking in that yo sup man and what like that who's that that black stereotype
I wonder-
shit.
Like that,
I wonder if he did the voice direction for Skids and Mudflap.
So you mean a bit like that one character from Overkill?
Yeah. I guess you can say that. Yeah.
My pleasure, Chappie. Luke, let's get away.
Can you not talk normally?
No, perhaps the youths cannot comprehend my cat impression.
Oh, my video
Oh
is buffered.
god, you're one of those pretentious filmmakers.
That is the most amazing forehead I've ever seen.
You're one of oh great, you're one of those pretentious filmmakers who think they're being smart when they're just being weird.
Yeah.
It's like Layton's hat. It's like a bit like
Can
Layton's
you not
hat.
talk normally?
The biggest culprit
Look
of that is
him up.
probably I forgot the guy who directed The Cell. Tarsum, that's it, Tarsum.
Anywho, my buffered again. What?
Was that
I'm
one the
looking at
Nostalgia
that.
Critic did?
Yeah, The Cell. You know that one where ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
Can I just say I hate that? I don't really like those movies, even if they're done well. To be honest,
I can understand that. Yeah.
too artsy for me.
Well, it
You know,
depends.
there's being ambiguous, and then there's just that approach.
I can understand that. That's pretty much.
What title is?
I actually agree with the Smeghead in that regard. Where if it gets to a point where I think I deserve a credit as a screenwriter, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a silly question. Where there's Bucky, there's boats. Where there's boats, there's Bucky.
Okay, Jovah, we're at 28,
What?
26, 27, 28.
You mean he can't take a boat from here?
We can't.
That's impossible.
The word impossible is not in old Bucky's dictionary.
Let's see.
Hell, I didn't even watch the Mission Impossible.
All right,
films
I'm at
'cause I didn't know what
2904.
impossible meant. Hey, you guys want to ride? Bucky's got some great boats here.
Actually, speaking
Yes.
of, speaking,
That's right, Buck.
Oh my God, Dwebs!
He can
talk to the devil.
sail to
Hey, Dwebs.
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey, Dwebs, speak of the devil. The Nostalgia Critic literally just now uploaded his next review, The Legend of Zorro.
Yeah, I've seen that one actually.
Oh,
Oh
did?
yeah, Paige. Oh yeah, fun
Okay.
fact. That was actually the screenwriting day. Well, in terms of film screenwriting, anyway, it was the debut of Roberta Wolsey and Alex Kurtzman.
Oh, joy.
Yeah.
I wonder what Chief Jakes would say if I just...
Okay, well to be fair, I don't think Wolsey and Kurtzman are the worst screenwriters in the
Anywho.
world, but logic in their scripts is rare.
Honestly, people hate on those guys so much to a point where they're actually kind of underrated when you think about it.
I mean, people treat
Yeah.
them like they're Skip Woods or
I know.
Alan McElroy.
I will never understand that. Trust me, I'm 100%
Well,
on
that's
you with
very
that.
nice of your father. What about you, though? What's your...
I don't like your tone, lady. I'll tell my father about you. Just you wait.
Okay, I'm paused at
Bring
30
it on.
minutes in
I'll
for-
take on you
okay.
and your
Let's
You know,
just Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
Emmy,
Any
that-
day you choose.
You know, Emmy, that kind of song
boy.
get you in trouble on the streets. Threatening me, are you? This gun, this puzzle will make you eat your words.
Trust me, Hans. She
Anyone
will.
positive for-
Trust me, Hans. She will take you
Anyone-
on you and your dad, and she will win. Jovah can confirm what I say. Anyway, so yeah, this is another ball labyrinth.
True,
Basically,
yes, anyone positive 30 minutes and 4 seconds.
We went past that.
we already went past that, Jovah. Go to 41 something. Okay, so just like we already
Okay.
go to 41 something. Okay, basically it's another one of like we had previously, another variation of
I
where.
am now at 31:50. 31:55.
41:55. Is that it, Jovah?
Yes.
Okay, 31:55. Okay, so like I was saying, basically.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So basically, we have to constantly turn the labyrinth on and go find the correct path to go, because when you go get out from one of the green spaces, you will come out in a specific green space the other side, depending on which one you pick. So it's a matter of comparing both labyrinths and finding the correct path.
Speaking of Zorro, I've noticed that's got one thing in common with speed. You know, the first
Not now,
one...
Dwibs. If it has a... Hold on, wait, 31 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
I was just gonna say, Speed and Zorro have more in common than you think. Mask of Zorro and Speed, the first one, got good receptions, whereas Legend of Zorro and Speed 2 Cruise Control didn't.
And there's a masked man in both.
I shouldn't even be talking to a little gutter snipe like you.
Garden Snipe? I don't like the sound of that. Okay, Jovah, get ready.
You're really asking for it, Hans.
And click.
So this is the bad eye Jakes, huh? What a piece of work.
Let's not be too judgmental now, both of you. If you don't like him, just keep away from him.
But he's being really rude.
He's being really rude.
Oh no, don't worry. I just feel the same, but we shouldn't let it get to us. So let's move on. We got better things to do than waste our time on the street.
Actually, Duez, I think I should voice Emmy,
Pager's
because
being Emmy.
your voice is a little too girly for her.
That's what I was going for, actually. I was going for Dick Layton doing a sock puppet Emmy.
Okay.
You
There
know what
you
Layton's
are.
like,
Chief.
if I-
Oh,
Hold on.
there's actually plot now.
Pedro voice. Me.
Yeah, we get it, Jovah. Archie is
Yeah,
amazing
you
and talented and showing some respect. His office is just down the last corner here.
Eh?
You know what Layton's
say
like
that.
with other actors.
Yeah, I am. I know. Sorry, my brain refuses to work today. Anyway, yeah. Basically, we're gonna meet Chief
Okay.
Constable.
Sorry if I accidentally interrupted you, but that was because of Skype lag.
Sure, whatever. No,
Oh, your ball leaves are all sad.
sad. Someone hasn't been. Whatever.
Oh, terrible. They really don't look healthy at all.
Jovah?
I know. We can sneak in later and water them in
Skype's
secret.
probably lagging right now too.
Oh.
I know. We can sneak in later
What
and
did you
watch
say
them in
that you-
secret.
Yeah, never mind, Jovah. You're lagging horribly. What did you say the chief of police was?
Humility may not be the chief's strong suit. He sounds like an excellent detective nonetheless. Yes, sounds, but I didn't see him yet. Let's reserve judgment until we meet the man. Have you got it, people that are complaining over Ace of Butterfield?
Yeah, I've actually seen Ace of Butterfield in Hugo, and I thought it was pretty great there. But no, that's another case.
Wait, we're meeting the president now?
They're all excellent. There he is, Chief Jakes.
So you're
Why,
the
he's a
archaeologist who took it
dandy
upon himself
fellow,
to
don't
investigate
you
the
think?
Spectre, hey?
Wow, I didn't think it was possible to be that fat. Yes, my name is Herschel
What
Layton.
did you just say?
It's a pleasure to...
Layton, huh? I never heard of you. How's the investigation going?
You what? Well, we're just getting started, to be honest. How come no one's ever heard of me? Christ, my reputation isn't
You
that
look
bad,
pretty
is it?
ordinary for someone with a third eye.
Remember,
Hey, shush.
Professor, remember, chronologically, this is your first game.
Chief Jakes, did you investigate the death of Mr. Bard last year?
That's why no one knows you yet. It's chronologically your first adventure.
This was before Professor Layton became the famous archaeologist he is in the original trilogy.
Okay.
We just...
Exactly.
I believe there is a possibility of a connection, yes. Oh god, I believe again.
No!
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, seriously, I believe my pet peeve just as long time to see is to Pedro. How are you able to determine that?
Layton, don't you have some
well.
lines to read?
The mere presence of a will is not enough to indicate a suicide, is it? It's like a series of unfortunate events.
No, it's not. Almost like a big hat is enough to indicate someone of police experience.
Yes, I like those books. I'm not challenging your judgment, Chief Jakes. I'm challenging your intelligence. I mean, I just need to confirm some facts.
Then allow me to confirm. I know that Mr. Blart threw himself into the lake because someone saw him.
And then he drowned. Lying. Jesus freaking Christ. Clark Triton was your witness.
So you've done some homework. Yes, Mayor Triton witnessed it while he was out fishing.
How lucky.
Yes.
If you've got a problem with it, perhaps you should take it up with the mayor himself.
I did. He's a deadbeat. I see. Thank you for your cooperation.
Shh. Layton, this isn't the Clark from Superman Returns.
Run along and dig us up some buried treasure now.
Well, better a deadbeat than someone flying into buildings with no rhyme or reason. I'm sorry?
Haha, Layton, do you know why they call me the Third Eye Jakes?
Yes. They call you that because you've solved every one of your cases, except the one who flooded your toilet.
It's because I've solved every one of my... Yeah, that's right. And how did you know I've done that?
You're in the papers. You're hard to ignore.
Hello.
Hello, Shiroi. Basically, Shiroi, this is the police chief, Chief Jakes.
We're meeting the chief.
He told, and as Dwips, yes, he really is that fat. Let me say you some light work. I solved every one of my cases because I see everything.
You can't even see your ass.
I see some interlopers crashing my sleepy little hamlet.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's a low blow, Layton. I haven't seen my penis in years. Do you know how that feels?
That's much better.
Are
you sure because...
Cut!
Are you sure because you're fat or is your penis that small?
The script. Layton, you have a script to read.
No, I'm just curious. Is it because you're that fat or is your dick too small?
Layton, script now, or we will replace you with Matt on guard.
There's a reason I'm called Dick Layton.
Yeah. Almost aiming.
Okay.
We should be going now.
Layton, I've got my eyes on you. All three.
Baby.
Yes. How very nice. So long,
I
Mr.
want
Dickless.
you out of Misthallery. You understand me?
What's
I'll
this
give you
doctor?
24 hours to pack your stuff, get in that funny little car of yours, and go back to London.
Well, you clearly have something to do with something.
This doctor came out of nowhere,
wait till you
to
see
be
the
honest.
scene after.
The clock is... Well, come on, dude. From the very first moment we saw him, you could clearly tell he was evil.
You can't do this.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I'm sorry.
That he'll arrest us.
That's not fair.
Not
That's
to...
not fair.
Let's just go, Luke. So long, Mr. Dickless. I mean, Mr. Jakes.
Tick-tock, Layton.
You know, I'm surprised you have that deeper voice, considering you haven't got a pair
goody,
of ears.
cutscene.
He's like a balloon.
So as you
Clearly not evil.
Clearly not evil.
Very, very, very subtle.
He's even less subtle than Morgan Fay.
Hey, the man is evil and he fucking loves it. You gotta respect that.
True.
Hey, at least he's honest. At least he's honest about being evil, unlike Dick Layton.
Yeah, but at least I got a big dick, unlike him. Jake seems to be able to solve all his cases for his incredible powers of deduction. Shame he doesn't have any powers of erection.
Constable James.
Shame he doesn't have any powers of erection.
Oh, by the way, actually, no, I'll wait till this part ends.
I won't stand for this. Chief Jakes is going too far.
You will, Emmy, but right now I'm a little more concerned about something else. I think he's
corrupt chief of police. How
Police are
terrible.
supposed to protect people. Why would he act like that?
I think he's taking Viagra. I mean, Jakes wants us off this case for some reason. Regardless, we have a duty to seek the truth here. Oh my god, I found the Viagra.
I swear.
To that
I
end,
swear, Quibbs, you can make a whole Adult Swim parody of Layton with the antics you come up with.
let's go and see your father, Luke, and give him the Viagra. Maybe this time make him more happy about himself and stop being such a moody pant.
Professor, my father needs no such thing for stuff like that.
Ladies and
He's
gentlemen,
not feeling manly.
ladies and gentlemen, let's just cut this before this gets even more uncomfortable. See you, everybody.
See ya.
Yeah.